All right, today we're going to dive into a really cool story of resilience. It's about a small village in Nova Scotia and what happens when the very heart of a community just stops beating. We're talking about its central gathering place, which went completely silent, and then, well, it was brought roaring back to life. So let's get into the incredible comeback story of the Maccan Community Center.
You know, every story has a beginning, right? And for this one, it all starts with a single word, Maccan. Now, this isn't just some name on a map. It's a direct link to the past. It actually comes from the Mi'kmaq word Maccan, which means a good place for fishing. Think about that for a second. That name tells you everything you need to know. From the very beginning, this has been a place all about sustenance and community.
And when we say deep roots, we mean really deep. See, the story of this community, it doesn't start with a building. No, it starts thousands and thousands of years ago, right on the very same land where the center stands today. Okay, get ready for this number. 11,000 years. Just let that sink in. That is how long people have called this area home. I mean, it's just a staggering amount of history, right? It's like this continuous thread of human life stretching all the way back to the last ice age. Just incredible.
So that thread of history, that long, unbroken line, it leads us right here. The very first inhabitants, the Paleo-Indians, they eventually became the Mi'kmaq people. And their traditions, things like hunting and fishing, they didn't just keep them alive. They literally shaped the entire identity of this land.
All right, let's jump forward in time a bit. Okay, a few thousand years. That same ancient spirit of coming together, of gathering, well, it finds a modern home. And that home is the Maccan Community Center, which really became the heartbeat of the community.
For over 2 decades, this place was basically the town's living room. Seriously, it's where life happened. You know, all the events, the meetings, the shared meals, just memories being made. It really truly was the heartbeat of Maccan.
But here's the thing. Even the strongest heartbeats can start to fade. And the center, which was once so full of life and energy, was about to face its biggest challenge yet. And then, it happened. The doors closed, the activities just stopped. The vibrant hub of Maccan just fell completely silent. And this wasn't just, an empty building. It was a hole, a void, right at the very center of the community.
But of course, this isn't where the story ends. No way. Because when a community's heart is on the line, its people, well, they're going to fight for it. And that brings us to the revival.
So, the big question is, how did they pull it off? Well, this was no accident. It was a deliberate, totally passionate effort. It took the guidance of people like Rick Dwyer, a former board member and social activist who knew the center's history inside and out. But it also took the dedication and, frankly, the investment of new directors who just flat out refused to let it fail. These folks stepped up and literally breathed life back into the society.
And all that hard work, all that dedication, they didn't just reopen the doors. No, they did something much bigger. They built the foundation for a whole new future.
And here's the result of all that effort. Today, the Maccan Community Center Society is back. It's renewed, it's reinstated, and it is ready for its next chapter. I mean, what a powerful testament to what a truly determined community can do, right?
You know, their new motto, it really says it all, doesn't it? One heart, one mission, one Maccan. Together, we thrive. Wow. It's just the perfect summary of their whole spirit. It reminds you that this was never just about saving a building. It was about rediscovering a shared purpose and deciding that the best kind of future is the one you build together.
So this whole story leaves us with a really powerful question to think about. What does it really take to revive a community's heart? I mean, in an age where so many of us can feel a little disconnected, the story of Maccan almost feels like a blueprint. It shows us that with dedicated people and a shared belief in the power of a place, the heart of any community, anywhere in the world, can absolutely be brought back to life.